Hello YouTube, this is Dark Self 237. Just making this video before I go to the gym. Just in response to the truth is out. Willie P, I think you hit it. You hit the nail on the motherfucking head, man. Feminism was the beginning of the end for black people, man. That's when feminism broke out, man. I believe that it was really meant for affluent white women, and they wanted the same rights as white men to get into the workplace and other things. And black women, man, was conned into joining that white feminist movement, which wasn't really even designed for them. And I'm gonna try not to say the same things you said in your video, but it wasn't even fucking designed for them, man. They put down their fists and stop fighting for black power. Instead of saying black power, man, they start burning their bras, man, and held their hands with white women. And that was the beginning of the end, man. I mean, that's when you start seeing the end of the fro, I remember back in the day when they used to have the pick with the fist on the end, with the peace sign in it. You just stop seeing that after the 70s, really. And that's when women start straightening their hair, And now look at us, man. We got the Yaki weave number 7 now. You go in a Korean store, that's all you see is weaves, Weaves with fake nails and blue eyes, man. I mean, that feminist movement really fucked up the family dynamic for white and black women. And it's so bad now that a lot of foreign women are coming over here and they have traditional values. When they get to America, they meet American women and they become Americanized, and feminism poisons their bloodstream too, and they become Americanized foreign women. And I mean, they're just as bad. So I hear a lot of brothers that meet women overseas and they say, man, I don't want to fucking bring my wife to America, man, because I just don't want her hanging with American women. They just too fucking Americanized. It's sad now that, women, especially black women, they are the last ones to really need to adopt this white feminist attitude, man. We have it the worst. We were struggling back during the Black Power movement. We were fighting for our rights, fighting for our rights to live, fighting for the right to raise our families and get jobs. And all of a sudden, man, the ball just got dropped right in the middle of the movement. And you see the destruction it caused to this day. Just to add on, I believe that after the white feminist movement took a hold of black America through our women, that gave way for welfare to become the new father to our kids. Basically, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is that when welfare came on board, a lot of feminists were telling women, you don't need a man. You can do it all on your own. You're just as important as a man. So a lot of black women just took that shit full speed ahead and they magnified it and say, yeah, I don't need a man. I don't need a man for shit, I could raise my kids on my own. And when welfare came out, they said, hell, instead of having a man in the house, I could just get this check. And the check replaced the man, and that's why you have a lot of these single family homes now, including the rise of crack in the 80s, which was also like a nuclear weapon that hit the black community. And you kind of got to ask yourself, why is every Martin Luther King and Malcolm X street in America riddled with crack and violence, man? I mean, instead of saying it is riddled with violence, why don't you ask yourself, why is it riddled with violence? I mean, I think that's kind of strategic if you ask me. Back to the story, though. By women, I mean, there's a lot of men that left their families too, no lie. I mean, crack it fucked a lot of black men up, a lot of Vietnam vets up, a lot of black men up in the hood, and they end up leaving their families, getting cracked out, incarcerated. And there was a lot of women that really just didn't feel like they needed a man. They listened to the feminist movement and say, I don't need a man, I'd rather just get this check. And welfare actually that one of the things to welfare is you have to have no man in the house. You know, you have to solely depend on this welfare. And they were cool with it. So you got all these poor kids growing up in the hood with no father figure. And that's what we see now, a bunch of kids my age that's being raised with no fathers. I was raised with no father. I mean, I lived in the hood. My mom was on welfare, and I'm not going to even lie, man. I mean, all of my friends had no fathers. I mean, all of them. Every last one of them, man. I mean, they only had their mothers, and their mothers had multiple kids. And, I mean, the only black male role models we had in the hood was crackheads. And that's all we seen. So, you know, luckily, I got out of my situation because, I mean, all you see around the hood is crack. And my mom telling me men are fucking no good. All you see is male crackheads. I mean, put two and two together. Oh, shit, maybe I ought to sell crack. I'm poor as hell. I have no money. You know, my mom was on welfare. Maybe I ought to slang rock. I mean, so you can see how a lot of these young cats are out here slanging rock that need to. I'm not speaking about the suburban cats. They just do it because they feel that's what it takes to be cool, or, you know, a lot of suburb cats just get into trouble, and they don't even have to fucking get into trouble. But anyway, man, that's what I also wanted to add, man. You know, when black women adopted feminism, they also adopted the welfare mentality, man, where they felt like they could replace the black man with a check, you know. And until this day, man, black women are replacing black men with education. They feel like, okay, my degrees will keep me warm at night, and, you know, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. I'm smart, I'm intelligent. You ask a black girl nowadays, like, what do you have to offer a black man? Oh, I'm intelligent, I'm smart, I have a degree, I have a car, I have a Honda Accord. You know, a black man don't care about your degrees, women. You know, a lot of black men, if they see a nice girl at the fucking drive-through window at McDonald's, man, they'll take her out on a date, you know. It's y'all that want us to have everything, you know. It's y'all that want us to make more than you, you know. And it's funny how feminism works these days, because here you want equal rights, but on the other hand you want chivalry too, you know. And that's some bullshit. If you're going to have equal rights, you know. It's funny, man, you know, I was thinking about a firefighter, you know. If there's a female firefighter, I'm 240 pounds, 6'2". You know, I want her to carry my big ass down the steps if there's a fire. If I'm passed out, I don't want her to be saying, well, you know, I'm a woman and I could join the, you know, I could be a firefighter just like a man, but here my ass is passed out getting hit with rafters and shit, and you can't come save me because you're too weak, because your upper body strength isn't strong enough. Here, you know, what you going to do? You're going to call the male firefighter? I need your help. I need your help. What if they can't help you? You're going to have to do just like they do. You're going to have to carry my big ass out of the burning house, you know? And women, you know, since you have this, you know, this feministic attitude and equal attitude about things, you know, you have to do it the same way as men, you know? I mean, I could expound more on this forever, you know. I can even get into, you know, I could take this to, you know, the freedom to do what you want with your body. I could take this to child support. I could take this to alimony. But I'm going to make a lot of women mad on here with the alimony thing, so I'm not going to even go there in this video. But, you know, feminism, like Willie P. said, you can see a sharp decline from the rise of feminism to now. Black family structure, white family structure has deteriorated. The marriage rates have deteriorated. It's plummeted. Not many people want to get married anymore. If not many people want to get married, the family stop. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of women now are, you know, it's funny because, you know, women are being showed a lot of favoritism now. You can't turn on TV without seeing nothing but female TV shows. So I'm just going to leave it at this. Holla back.